Hi everyone, it's Ben RC with the Boca Voice, and today on Keys to Boca, I give you a few tax incentives for owning real estate. So, first disclosure, I'm not an accountant, so any of my tips here, please consult with your accountant before making any final decision. So, just wanted to give you top three tips. So, tip number one, your mortgage interest deduction. So, you can write off any mortgage interest on your loan up to $1 million. As you guys know, there is a new tax code in play. So next year, that's going to be capped from $1 million down to $750,000. But don't worry. So any old loans, they are grandfathered in, and this only really applies to new loans after December 14th of 2017. How do I think this is going to impact our real estate market? Honestly, I really don't. It's just a small segment. It's really just going to affect buyers that are anywhere between, assuming that they put 20% down, but between $938,000 to $1.25 million. So anything under, obviously you qualify for the tax credit. Anything over that amount, you didn't qualify anyway. So it's just a small segment. I don't think it's going to have any real impact in our real estate market. So tip number two. So the profits from your home, they are tax deductible. So anytime you sell a property, you are subject to a capital gains tax, unless it's your primary residence and if you lived in the property 2 out of the previous 5 years. Good news is, with the new tax code, there is no change to this, so there is going to be no impact in the real estate market. A couple notes on this, though. It has to be your primary residence, like I said. You have to have lived in it 2 of the previous 5 years. And for single filers, it's capped at $250,000 for the profit, and for those of you filing jointly, it's capped at $500,000. So, tax tip number 3, so your property tax deduction. So your property taxes are deductible, so you can save a little bit on your taxes there. And that's the current code, so you can write up any amount. The new code for next year, and this is where it's going to, in my opinion, and I think of the opinions of a lot of experts, is going to have a significant impact in our real estate values. So with the new code starting next year when you file your taxes, this is capped off at $10,000. But this is including your property taxes, your state taxes, your local taxes. So in the states that have high property taxes, high state taxes, you're only going to get the benefit up to $10,000. So if you were a buyer and you're really deciding where to live, states are really going to come into play. You're going to look for states, if you can move, that either have no state tax, similar to what we have here in Florida, or states that have low property taxes. And I think buyers are really going to take that into consideration. And in today's world where a lot of people are working from home, we can see a lot of people leaving states, like maybe like New York, Jersey, or California, where the state taxes and the property taxes are really high. So I think this is going to have a lot of impact with our real estate market. It's still really early to tell, but in the next couple of years, we're going to see what's going to happen with this. So those are my tips. What do you guys think? So if you guys have any questions or if you have any comments or concerns, please leave comments below in the comment section. You know I love to connect with you guys, and thank you so much for watching my videos. It means a lot to me. And if you haven't yet, make sure you head over to our Facebook page. You hit that like button at the Boca Voice. We talk all things real estate, politics, restaurants, charities, everything else in between here in Boca. I'm Ben RC, and I'll see you next week on Keys to Boca.